weekend. Girls are I bet you can. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls are, let me see you dance. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls are, I bet you can. My mommy said I could be anybody. I said I want more money than no money. Break bread with that guy who made the Bugatti. Lifestyle is get money, burn everybody. Painting wife, go money to something. Bang, bang. One who understands why I'm always. Who told you I can't handle man? Is it? You're on the floor, I'm still holding man. Is it?
For Complex News, I'm Pierce Simpson. Countdown to the playoffs has begun and teams are battling out for seeds and home court advantage. Who's going to step up their game and make it to the postseason? Can the rookie The One live up to expectations and help his team secure a seed? Stay.
Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. How could you wish you never play me? Had no time for that. Play me, you got no time for that. How could you move it like you call you back? Leave me alone. Run it out the box. Leave me alone. You gonna what? Leave me alone.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific... The Grizzlies begin the game with the basketball. To Wade. Dwayne Wade rocking the rim.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Lillard to McCollum. Nice pass to get things going.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Valanciunas. And it's a Blazer rebound. To Ken Bazemore. To McCollum. And the Grizzlies able to clear the rebound. Josh Jackson. I'm here. To Whiteside. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Oops, he missed the first one. Oh, he missed on a pair. Lillard to McCollum. Pass to the rim. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Match up, dog.
Nothing going here on that drive. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Here's lesson number one. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
Trailblazers with the basketball. To Whiteside. Lillard. Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. To Lillard. From long range. And Damian Lillard, right in his wheelhouse, hits the catch-and-shoot three.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
A pass stolen by Portland. C.J. McCollum missed his first. That one goes.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Here comes the screen. To Wade. He gets it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Whiteside. And a nice finish at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Here comes the screen. To Jaren Jackson. Hassan Whiteside with the block. They recover. One to shoot. Shot clock violation. Jonas Valanciunas swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Josh Jackson. Gets it in the right corner. Bazemore in a matchup with Jackson. To McCollum. Won't go. Here's Jackson down low. It was right there. Driving right to the basket. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Josh Jackson. Portland's got it. Lillard. Has a look. D's got it. Damian Lillard. He's now 4 for 6.
And a lot of folks last year, including myself, were surprised that Dame was named first-team All-NBA ahead of Russell Westbrook. Look, I love Dame's game, but come on, man. Russ averaged a triple-double for the second season in a row. Stop it.
Lillard, the hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
To Valanciunas. Hassan Whiteside, able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Lillard to McCollum. Curling inside. C.J. McCollum. 2 of 4 now.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Here comes the screen. To Jaren Jackson. Short jumper stays out. McCollum with the basketball. It's an 8-point lead. Lillard. Jumper's good.
It seems like yesterday I was rapping with this kid during the NBA pre-draft workout. He looked scrawny. Nobody knew if he could really make it. But the arrow continues to point straight up for Dame Lillard. Another terrific season. A first-time All-NBA first-team player. Tied for 4th in the league in scoring last year. This kid is no doubt about it. Dame time.
Portland has the ball. Lillard to McCollum. Oh, had him going there for a second. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Jaren Jackson. Here comes the screen. Five on the shot clock for Memphis. To Jaren Jackson. Lets it fly from long range.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First one, count it. Second and 3, off the mark. To Lillard. And the Grizzlies have the rebound. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Trailblazers take over. Josh Jackson pins it. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. Hood. And scores. Strong take.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Kyle Anderson. Hassan Whiteside. Huge block. That's his third block this evening. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Hood to Lillard. Trying to cash in. Add 2 points to the board.
This comes down to great execution both on the offensive and defensive end of the floor. Let's see if they can carry this into the second quarter.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Hassan Whiteside. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. And that'll...
We know what's coming. Go get him.
Substitutions, Memphis. Subbing in for Trailblazers.
McCollum to Lillard.
C.J. McCollum.
Runner here won't go. And he finishes at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Oh, yeah. Me and you.
Here comes the screen.
Take mine.
Lillard to Nurkic. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Oh, bad pass there. Blazers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
Blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Here comes the screen.
Screen left coming, screen left.
To Wade. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. A pass stolen by Portland. To Lillard. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Damian Lillard at the line for 2 shots. Career 88% from the line. First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
Good shot, buddy. Good shot, buddy.
A drive baseline, but the shot won't go.
Got him. I got him. Here we go.
You gotta get up on that.
Lillard for 2. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. Can't miss those. Nothing going here on that drive. No, I missed a short one there.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
So you're just gonna let him go coast to coast like that?
Let's go. Let's play
It's
D, play D,
Portland
play D.
ball.
I'm on D. I'm on D.
Lillard to McCollum. Here comes the screen.
Hey, you know this is bucket.
C.J. McCollum. Now 3 for 9.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Here comes the screen. Five on the shot clock for Memphis. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
He connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. McCollum into the front court. His team on top by 8. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Offensive board. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
This game is so mental. Trust me. Some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots. Then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
Lillard to Nurkic. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Screen coming. Screen.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Trailblazers with the basketball. Lillard. Slam dunk.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Lillard to Ken Bazemore.
Right.
The Blazers with 4 in the shot clock. Dame rises off the mark. Well contested.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
I got ball.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Wade.
Let's go. Get
Oh, you've got to get that one to go.
I got ball. Let's go.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Oh, bad pass there. Blazers have it. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Calls out of bounds. Off Kent Bazemore. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Entering the game for Portland.
A pass stolen by Portland.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Spinning shot won't fall.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high up the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Pick up. Match up. Here we go.
Lillard.
Wait on it.
5 seconds to shoot. Count the basket at the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Jackson. Yusuf Nurkic rejects it. Fourth this contest.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Won't go down. To J.R. Smith. Beyond the arc for three. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that.
To Kent Bazemore. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Off the mark on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Stuffs it down with authority.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Hood to Kent Bazemore.
I got ball.
Scores from the post.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Jackson. Josh Jackson above the rim on that.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Easy path to the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Shot from the lane won't go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I got ball. I got ball. I got ball.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA.
Fellas, back to you.
All even to the first half of play as we get rolling once again here in the third quarter. McCollum with the basketball. Tie game, third quarter. To Lillard. And the slam. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Portland's got it. Lillard to Whiteside. Lillard trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. Big stuff and a lot of traffic on the way to the rim.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Damian Lillard, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Pick up.
And finally, play is stopped on the tie-up. They're in position. Let's see who can retain it. It's Lillard for two. Deep two there, won't go. And he'll head to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Portland has the ball. Lillard down to Labissiere. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
He's got it. 3-point play on that trip. To Jaren Jackson. From the painted area, won't go down.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Screen.
Runner's good there.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Trailblazers take over. Lillard to McCollum. Surveys the floor. Defense making the ball handler work. Has a chance, gets a look, can't hit.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
The assist from number 12.
To Ken Bazemore. Lillard. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Lillard to McCollum. The drive, right to the basket. And the finish. Jay, that was unguardable.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
Here comes the screen. To Jaren Jackson. Has a look. Not done yet. Jonas Valanciunas. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Lillard to McCollum. Nothing going here on that drive. To Lillard. 5 to shoot. Lillard, not easy.
Well, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
Lillard shakes free and hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Here comes the screen. To Valanciunas. Jonas Valanciunas. He's 3 for 7.
Valanciunas giving you that size, giving you that length, a guy that can extend the defense. But you kind of forget that he was the 5th pick taken overall in 2011.
To Ken Bazemore. Lillard. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
Here comes, stuffs it down with authority.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
Lillard for 2. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Valanciunas. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Tough make through traffic.
And I'll never forget one of my first games playing as a rookie with the Bulls. I talked to Steve Nash, and Steve Nash always used to tell me, the more you come out and you get your teammates involved, the easier it will be for you to score down the stretch. Think about it. You come out, you get 7, 8 quick assists, then a ball fake on the next possession. He bit, easy layup.
Hassan knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Number 21, Jalen
To Valanciunas. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Dame rises. Shot by Lillard, no good.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Screen coming to Jackson. And that's rebounded by Portland. And scores on the step back.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
It's Grizzlies ball. That's going to be out of bounds. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 1, Kyle Anderson. Entering the game for the Trailblazers.
Lillard. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Kyle Anderson. Anderson rocking the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Match up, y'all.
Won't go to Valanciunas. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And I love when people are saying, well, he's not an exciting player. I don't need him to be exciting. I need him to be fundamentally sound.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Lillard. Tyler Zeller sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Anderson.
Double. Gotta come through.
Driving right to the basket. And strokes it.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
To Lillard. The drive right to the basket. Oh, straight down the middle for 2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Slams it down.
As a defender with inferior athletic ability, there's really not a lot you can do when you're outside the restricted area and you're caught lost in space.
To Lillard. Trying to cash in. Lillard shot, no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Number 17, Jonas Valanciunas.
It's Portland ball. All by himself, creates his own shot there.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
I got ball.
Good look that time, but off the mark. Nothing going here on that drive. Lillard on the drive, but he can't finish.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Number 17, Jonas Valanciunas.
Able to convert inside.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Shot from the lane won't go. They'll let one fly from half court. 3 quarters down. The Grizzlies have the lead. It's the Blazers with the basketball as we start the 4th quarter. And this one looked like it might be a mismatch coming in. But, Jay, this has been a much closer game than anybody could have bargained for.
Well, these are the moments within the games where the team with the lead gets a little bit tight. When a team who's down, who has the firepower that this team does, you got to make sure that you execute every matter of the game in order to finally close it out.
And a putback slam.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
Lillard. Nothing going here on that drive. And the rebound comes down to Smith. To Kyle Anderson. Shot from in close, no good. Trailblazers with the basketball. To Rodney Hood. Lillard. Here's a chance from long range. Hood when he's open and when he's not. So dangerous.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Won't go down for J.R. Smith. Defense was all over him. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Lillard. Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Lays it up and in.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Spinning shot won't fall. Into the front court comes Smith. Leads 3. To Kyle Anderson. Smith. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Hand in his face. Still hits. You don't see that very often.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Lillard. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies. To J.R. Smith. Jumper's good.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. The screen sets him up for 2.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes 2 of us.
Now the Blazers will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter.
And this is where I get a chance to see if coaches can change it up. Maybe let one of your players lead the timeout so your team can hear a different voice to keep everybody engaged. Maybe like the Warriors did with Andre Iguodala.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Spinning shot won't fall.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
And CJ is a guy that doesn't get the respect that he deserves on a nationwide level. 3 straight seasons averaging over 20 points per game. He's a guy that's automatically in range once he leaves the car entering the stadium.
Nurkic rocking the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Nothing going here on that drive. Off the penetration, almost, but no good.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. Great dish, just stuffs it down with authority.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand.
Hey, match up, match up, match up.
Lillard to Rodney Hood. Screen coming. Hood to Lillard, and that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. To Jackson. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Lillard to Rodney Hood. Down to 5 on the 24. Just not going down. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
To Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good.
Everybody get back, get back, get back, get back, get back.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Team foul.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Coming right back to you.
And takes it away. To Valanciunas. Offensive rebound. To Wade. Going to launch beyond the arc. Dwayne Wade turning back the clock. Tough shot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Working hard on the glass. To McCollum. Nice finish at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Memphis, they've got it. To Jackson. Josh Jackson above the rim on that.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Hood to McCollum.
Oh, no, he can't guard you out there. Hey, watch this screen left.
has a chance. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Defense.
Oh, my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
Runner's good there.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Rodney Hood. To McCollum. Jonas Valanciunas snatching it out of the air.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Portland down to 4 to shoot. McCollum. Not that time. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
When things click, they click. That's good offense right there.
Pick up, pick up, pick up.
Cashes in for 2.
That's a big time finish. That's a big time finish.
Number 12.
To McCollum. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. C.J. McCollum.
That'll be a winning formula in overtime every time. Answer a 2 on one end with a 3 on the other. Ed, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a 3 is more than a 2, correct?
That is great math, my friend. Slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
McCollum. To Rodney Hood. Doesn't get the bounce.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Jared Jackson with the dunk. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
McCollum to Rodney Hood.
Shot, shot, shot.
Short jumper misses. Nice pass to set things up and throws it down.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Grizzlies own the basketball. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Josh Jackson has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down. And he makes them both. To Ken Bazemore. McCollum. To Ken Bazemore. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot there for Bazemore. No good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Got it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Portland's got it.
Can you stand?
I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
To Rodney Hood. Probing the defense. Hood to McCollum. For 3. Rodney Hood couldn't get open. Misses the shot.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Long heave from three-quarters court. Grizzlies get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Taylor Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Grizzlies got themselves a win here today. In transition is where they really did some damage. As soon as they got a stop, they were on the run and going for the easy basket. The Grizzlies can point to these guys for their scoring output. The Trailblazers didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Portland Trailblazers.
Game track. Assist. Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you're trying to fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you're trying to fight song. First off, bow down, cause this feel like Midnight Club at D-Town. What's up? Double edition, new keys in the ignition. My hat tipping, Dontrell Willis with the feet kicking. Knees cranking, you see what P cranking. I mean, listen, y'all be tripping. See, we lately been seeing y'all be grating. I mean, facing y'all, the cheap fragrance. They know me, the phonies. They copy, they jocking. But Groxy, he just... And the pretty boy finna end your title reign. Arturo Gotti, we in this thing with the whole posse. And it's just asking to just rock me. And these kicks just asking to start rocking. But you ain't gotta ask, just watch me. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you're trying to fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you're trying to fight song.